What's up, gang? Welcome back to the Crispy Cack Attack, and welcome to another episode of KrispyRIffs. Today, I have another 8-string, as you can see, and this is tuned to a experimental tuning. It's the lowest tuned guitar that I have, and I was like, well, being that that is the case, it's inspired me to try and write the heaviest stuff that I can muster in this tuning. So before we get into it, basically I'll just run you through the tuning. We are in DADGD, so that would be D, A, E, D, G, D, A, D. And I don't really have a riff today. I've kind of just been messing around on it, and I was like, man, this is I use Axe FX for all my tones. I use my Axe FX 3. I put this thing together the other night, this tone. Pretty proud of it. It's pretty heavy, especially with this guitar. The split color on this thing is insane. If I fully split this, check it out. So being that that is the case, I wanted to write something ignorantly heavy with the split, and obviously without the split. I want to see how many different tones I can utilize on this. We're just gonna flesh some stuff out. I think I am gonna try and focus on actually like an actual proper intro riff to this. I have an idea for like a bridge. I got this bridge riff, and I got to get to it somehow, right? So the bridge riff is something like this. So I need to get to that. I know I'm gonna use like a. Something like that. I think I'll figure out what kind of BPM we're in first. Let's get up the door. I'll use that riff as like a reference to find out what kind of BPM that I'm actually. 170. Bump that all the way up. About 170. Feels pretty nice. Let's see if we can get an intro riff. I could have in mind for like a stupid, like just. Or like something just heavy breakdown with like just blast beats, crazy blast beats, and really fast double kicks. I'm just gonna try to make this ignorantly heavy, so. Let's roll. I reckon just your run-of-the-mill deathcore chords opening. They sound quite large on this. So we can try the split for this. No, I think we'll save it. We'll save that. You can do big chords on this thing. Full 8-string. Love that. Let's just try run it. Let's just try see what we got. Yeah, we'll give that a listen, see what Because there's so many strings and so many strings to pull out a tune and play incorrectly or whatever, it is actually difficult to do, even though I'm just doing, it's technically a drop tuning, so I'm only having to do the one finger bar until I do the big ones. It's still, I don't know, it's not as easy as it looks, just purely due to the fact that there's a lot of strings that you can pull out a tune or whatever. So we want to try and get some sort of decent take, something that I can actually roll with, get to. I'm gonna get 2 of these. I think I'm gonna split it up. I think that's one take. I think that's cool. We're gonna put them together and see what it sounds like. Sure. We'll run that. And there is a lot of noise in there. But honestly, I think it serves the song. It's supposed to be overly distorted, overly high gained. It's supposed to be silly. Generally speaking, you're not supposed to be having any kind of crackly grossness in your takes. But I think it serves it in this case. So we're going to roll forward. We're going to do the next bit. And then I'm going to do the drums. Because I think that the drums are really good. The drums are what's going to make this track. I mean, obviously, I got riffs. Riffs are going to make the track, but could be cool with a couple little opens in there, I think. I think that might be one. I'm going to run it. Cool. Let's get these drums drumming like a ding-dongs. Need some toms in that end bit there, I reckon. I think it's something like... Sounds quite large. Quite large. I'm wondering if I should use cymbals for the din-din-dins instead of the kicks. At least for the start. So like... Alright, I think we have like the first part. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. This is probably the stupidest thing I've ever written. Not gonna lie. I've gone full caveman spec on this. Full caveman spec. It's about to get even more caveman. I'm gonna slam. It's gonna be deathcore slam. I'm gonna write some deathcore riffs, but I'm just gonna slam from the get-go pretty much. Something like... Caveman riffs a go today, guys. I just can't, like, I'm in such low tuning. I'm just trying to get, I'm just going heavy. Not everything's gonna be flashy. I'll do some... That's it. That's literally the riff. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. That's actually 2 takes. We're going to see if I can use both. See if I can split it up. Give it these ones. Give it a few of those ones. Yep. That is terrible. There's only one goal for this song, and that's to make it as nasty as I can. Sometimes nastiness just calls for some slam. I mean, I know I've been slamming a lot in these videos. I think only one video so far I haven't slammed in. I mean, I don't even listen to that much slam, to be honest, but I do love slam. Maybe those last 2 were okay, I guess. I don't know. They sounded like I guess that's riff. Get some drums for this slam bit. Man, it's actually... Because slam generally has like a kind of swing to it. Slam is actually really difficult to get on the MIDI drum. It's actually really difficult to get in general. And then trying to get... I don't know. Maybe I just play it out. Maybe I'm just playing out of time all the time. Probably. Clean up them kicks. Get some cymbals. It's got to be the bell, right? fix that up from here. Cool. We'll mix it up just a bit. Mix it up. This is some caveman stuff, bruh. Yeah, you just gotta not care. You know, if it works, it works. Why are you trying to bust your butt trying to reinvent the wheel? You know? It's silly. There's no need. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's invented, and it works. So... I feel like there should be like some sort of just a little cheeky change up in here just to keep it fresh. Cool. We need a riff. We need an actual riff now. This whole slammy business has gone on too long. We need like a deathcore kind of riffy riff. What am I feeling? I don't know yet. Let's flesh it out. We need bass. We need bass. Honestly, there's like quite a few presets on the Djinnbass, but I always find myself when I'm trying to go to the heaviest, I'm always going with the B-grade Djinnbass. I mean, you've got the Thormaster, which you would think that that's the heaviest. But bloody hell, they're pretty similar, aren't they? Whatever. Quite fat indeed. This is going to be very fat. Bro, I love the finger. I love the fingers on this. The difference between the fingers and the pick is so big. You can hear the rattle in the string. I love it. And then so. I don't know. I just think that the fingers are just like I don't know. There's just more bottom end. It just feels more fat. I don't know. Does it just me? Whatever. Yeah. More rumble in the grundle. There's more rumble in the grundle with the fingers for sure. Let's go and put some articulation on this bass, I reckon. Cool, this is gonna be fun. Let's do some more bass. That's swanging. That's got some swang. So yeah, I mean, it's sounding pretty fat so far. I have to admit, it's sounding a lot better than I thought it was going to at the beginning of all of this. I thought this was going to be ass. To be fair, I am resorting to my most basic forms of knowledge, that being caveman riffs. Then I can actually put a riff in. I have an idea for some like an actual deathcore riff, like an actual. I don't know. Let's up the technicality. I think let's try and get a little bit of actual riffage in there. I think I want to get some tapping and some bullcrap going on or whatever. I got a few ideas. So bear with me. We're gonna flesh it out. What is this? Damn, this is what happens when you spend too long in between recording and bassing, because yeah, it's especially with slam riffs like this, because they're actually easier to mix up because they're so low. It's so low, it's very hard to actually distinguish what note is what. It's so low. This is the lowest tuning I've ever written a song in, actually. Again, going to copy pasta the drums into the bass and then just move the notes around. Yeah, and then like the tappy riff there. So like big open chords with the tappy riff underneath. So I get the chords down first, and then I'll get the tap in. All right, cool. I think that's riff. Let me just see if I can get the taps at the same time. Yeah, okay. Run it. See if I can do it again. Okay, let's just actually get that over the top of everything and see if it actually works. Yeah, let's see if we can get a good take. It actually does work, and it's gonna sound pretty fat, I think. Solo on its own, because I actually need to figure out what it is I'm actually doing. Where's my... Oh man, it's so bad with the click. Whoa, this is actually gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough, but it'll be cool. It'll be worth it. Might do it with the track just to get locked in. Try and get locked in. Use just a little bit of effects, a little bit of reverb and delay, just to get a little bit of fanciness going. I think the chords are too much. We're gonna have to back it up. If we want it to revolve around the tap, then we just have to do just open chords, like literally less. Less will be more in this case. So I think that is too much. So I think that was it. Nice. I think I got something here. And now there won't be so much going on, but you'll be able to hear the tappity tap riff. So, okay, so we're gonna break it up. So I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna have to do it in small sections. Use a compressor to basically get it to come up in volume. Did I even get that clean though? That's the thing. Close? It's pretty close. We might be able to run it. I think that was it. Ah, okay. This is actually very weird. Very weird sort of positioning as far as like riffs go. Whatever. That was it. I had to chop this up because I wouldn't have been out. To get what is in my head down here, there's absolutely no way I could have done this in one go. Something not right with this take. Do it again. And again and again and again and again. Maybe, baby. I think I'm going to change the chords to fit better. I'm going to do the tappy part first. Then I'm going to do the chords. It's usually the other way around. But I know what I want for the tappy bit. And I don't really know what I want for the chords. Maybe that last one. I think I'm playing out of time. That's the riff. I gotta get it. See if I can actually. Let's see if I can actually play the whole thing together. See if I actually get it. I'm doing opposite. Like it's going. They're going like that. So it's hell fuck, cause it's hell messing with my brain, which is exactly what you want. I think I need to double time the metronome to be able to actually figure out what it is that I am working with, because at the moment it's not fast enough for me to actually catch it. That would be 340. Yeah, that's actually way better. I can find the pulse that fast. I could not find it before. I may be able to get the take at this speed. Let's give it ye old Craig. Ye old Craig, eh? What the heck? Oh, because it's so fast, I don't even realize that it's actually on. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did they go? What did they go? What did they go? Whoa! Close. If I can get that together, that'd be cool. Bruh, I'm gonna run that. It's not perfect, but it's enough to be able to move on and figure out the chords and get the next bit in as well. Ah, the freaking metronome again. What is going on here? Hang on. Let me sort this stupid freaking thing out. There's no reason for this. There's no reason for you to be jumping around the place. Just stop it. Stop it. Nobody ever put you there, you know? You know what I mean? Like, get the hell out of here. Oh, that's cool. Backwards. It's like a pull off, but then I'm hammering. I'm going instead of... Shut up. So I'm going... I mean, it would probably take me a couple of days to actually get that down properly and play it in all together. That's not today, obviously, because that's not a couple. I'm doing this now. It's happening right now. So that would sound really. If I could get that together, I'd be pretty stoked on my skills. I could probably pretty much grab any part of that and use it. No, dun 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 dun. It's just meant to be. There's no chords. That's the problem. Too many notes. It's just meant to be. Yep. That's it. This is why you do something. This is why you don't always do. That's why you should change up your process sometimes. Sometimes your process, if you're doing. Normally I would do rhythm and then lead. But in this case, you got to change it up. Like if it's not working, something's not right, something's not fitting, just, man, change it up. Change up the process. And see what's up. You know, you never know. Cool. I should do everything in double time more often. It's actually a lot harder to do. I mean, a lot easier. It's a lot easier to make sense of things. Yeah, maybe. Drop them in and see how she sounds. It's actually not too bad. We're going to run it. So, we are talking about Tappity Doo Da. Double kicks will be just fine, thank you. Fast double kicks with a side of blast beats, thank you. Because I got this set up as left and rights. And the articulation is actually a little different on left and right foot, naturally. That is programmed into the software. And I think that it's a waste if you don't utilize that, right? Quite a change up. Whatever. It's cool, man. It'll work. Just hang in there. Trust me. I'll make it work. I'll get it done. I'm not sure where I want the snares yet, so we're gonna fill it up. Probably punch these in, I reckon. I mean, of course it sounds good. Blast beats always sound good. Somebody please turn down the goddamn velocity. Might even get a gravity blast in there. Cool. It does sound cool when it's not turned down, I will admit. But it's just not realistic. You know, at the end of when it's all said and done, when it's all finished, it'll be better because it is more realer. Because actually, someone could actually do this in real life. It looks ridiculous, but believe it or not, someone could someone could do this. You could do cymbals too, because they can gravity blast with one hand these days. I'm no drummer. I'm sure a drummer would hate me if he saw me doing this and he'd be like, dude, come on. I'm 340 BPM gravity blast, bro. Hey, man. It's modern metal, bro. That's what we're doing out here. It's what people are doing in real life. I seen it. Bro. It's a thing. It exists. Don't blame me. Blame society. Okay, cymbals. What are we doing for cymbals? We're going to go... This is hectic. What the hell am I going to... Oh, I know what I'm going to do on the bass. This is going to sound sick. I'm not doing the tappy riff on the bass, in case you were wondering. Even though... I mean, that's some Archspire shit. This is an Archspire. Although, to be fair, this is a very Archspire-esque type of riff. For sure. Not pulling my own leg or anything. Just saying. This could fit in an Archspire song. Alright, so I gotta do a bunch of editing because none of that was right at all. One by one. You can't have 3 arms. Get out of here. Or... There it is. That's what I want. Nice. Now, I just want to hear what this sounds like going into it. That does not work. It doesn't work at all. It doesn't work at all. I have to figure out how to get from a beatdown slam riff into straight up technical death metal. Sounds dope, but I need to be able to get these to go into each other, because that does not work. Let me just... I'm gonna make it work in some way, shape, or form, because I need to make it work. Because it's a sick part, and it deserves to be in there. I just need to figure it out. That actually does work. This sounded like some Beneath the Massacre shit now. Let's dial in some bass. This is literally just a couple of notes, I think. That section. And then I can repeat one time. Alright, now on the second time around I want to change the drums up, but you know what, we're going to run with what we've got. Bro, next riff! Bruh. I got a riff, and it goes something like this. Look, we started with groove. We have to continue. We have to bring it back. We're going to bring it back to the groove, guys. Because, like, yes, the technical death metal part is sick. But it's not that groovy. And it's like, you need ups and downs. It needs to flow. Like, obviously. Duh. But I got a riff for the next bit, so it just kind of came to me. We're going to roll with it. See, we're gonna nut it out. Yeah, that one. Yeah! Finally got to use a split coil. Put drums and bass to it, but and then that'll be the track for the minute, okay? Sounds a little bit like shit, but whatever. Yeah, I can maybe work with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna run with that at the minute. Not stoked on those, but it's a good start. Those. I mean, I'm just gonna copy past the drums for the minute. I think I'm gonna change them up, but I think I'm running out of sunlight here, so I need to actually get this thing over the line. We're so close. Some cymbals. So I went with the height with the pedal on the hat because he needs his hands or she's hands, depending on the drum. They need their hands to do hand things like play the snare. Now I need to place my cymbals in spots where there isn't things going on. So like, bro, this song is whack. I've actually run out of sunlight and day. So I'm going to finish this tomorrow. We'll be back. All right, it's the next day. And I was thinking we're going to pretty much, so I was thinking I still got a little bit more drums to go for this riff. It's a bit out of time. It's actually really shitting me. But I was thinking, I can't really solo. So I was thinking like this next bit, it would be sick to drop into like a Thor section from this hell hectic technic death. But then I was like, ignore that. That was it. Okay, so that basically I was like, I don't know how to make Thor at the minute. Now I've been working on it, and there will be a video. I think I should probably just like do a whole Thor track. So I'm gonna save that for then. At the minute, I've got my Diamond Schecter, my Diamond Series Schecter 6 with the Floyd. And I was like, I think I'm just going to do a solo. I'm just going to do like a nice melodious kind of solo thing that just sort of like ties it all together and then drops into, so it's only going to go for like this whole section here up to about like, and then drop into that with some nice broken up drums. And then that'll be it. This was the idea that I just want to, I guess like coming in off this kind of works. So that was just an idea. I was really late, and I was like, I was just messing around, noodling or whatever. But that's the idea, and I think with this being that it's actually it's in just drop D, so I kind of know where the notes are on this one compared to the 8-string where it's experimental tuning, and I have no idea where anything is. I'm just sort of winging it. It's gonna be a lot easier to get this. I think those are some pretty cool notes to start off with. Got to have a diminish in there because we're trying to make shit heavy, right? This is going to be quite difficult. I can already tell. The problem with doing solos is you shouldn't really split them up because it's really hard to piece them together because there is a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot that gels the solo together in one, and the minute you start splitting it up, it starts breaking it up, and it starts sounding like not right. It starts sounding whack. See if I can just get it in like, I reckon like 2-bit. Get an idea down, and then we'll tweak it as we go. I want to get as much flutter as I can in there. Okay. That'd be a cool break there, and then come back in the drums like at the last bit there. Something like that. Okay, we're getting closer. There's a few ideas floating around here. I just need to basically narrow it down. This is tough. This is probably one of the hardest things I've done on this. Well, this is probably the hardest thing I've done on the channel so far. Actually recording a freaking solo for a heavy as balls metal track like this, especially. Okay. Fuck's sake. Damn it, I keep doing an extra pull off there. Ah. Damn it. That was it. You know, I could halftime this and just speed it up, but I'm not going to do that. Because that's not poggers, man. This is my first solo on the channel. I gotta get it. I gotta do it legit. I gotta do it legitimately. Oh, I was so close. Yes, okay. The timing is right. Oh, the timing is wrong, but the position for the riffs is there. I just gotta get it tight. Oh, it's so close. I can get it. I got it. Damn it. That was close. And then it's... Oh, dear. Oh, that is fast. Whammy bars, bro. The flood is not right. That's the thing. I can never have this whammy bar in the right position. Like, it's either too high or too low. It's like, I don't know, my leg's in the way. Like, I don't know. Oh, that was pretty close. I come in late on the second note. Maybe. I don't know why I always start a little bit late. Like, I'm always late. I'm always starting just that little bit too late. Ah, it's not. That ain't it. Wait, I'm gonna leave that just in case I can never get this. That's as close as I can get. I got this. Maybe I could piece that in there. I did like the sound of that, I think. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of cool. We call this doctoring. I'm performing musical surgery right now. I'm performing audio productive surgery. It's not quite in the right place. We could do that last, but I reckon we could probably punch that last little note in. So fast. Whose idea was this? Whose bloody idea was this? This is a silly idea. I might do this in sections too if I can. I don't know how I'm going to do it though. Playing it like I am actually playing it because I'm playing it terribly. Okay, so we got grab these, see if I can make them fit together and it sound not shit. Bro, if this works, if this actually works, I'm going to be very surprised, actually. I'll be very shocked. Bro, what the hell? That's actually good enough. Like, we can roll on from there. Like, we can keep moving now. Cool. This should hit pretty hard. I think. I mean, I am no expert, but I am just a mere student of the heavy, and I believe that from my years of learning about the heavy, this should be pretty heavy. I think we're going to do... Ooh, I know. Ooh, we're going to have just the bass. So drop these out and just have the bass. That's a great idea. That is an excellent idea, everybody. Thank you for that suggestion. I think that's going to be quite large. Because I love it when everything drops out except the bass, right? When the bass is popping through and then brings the riff in, like introduces the riff and the riff comes in. It always hits hard. Is that what the riff is? Cool. And then what we'll do is we'll drop this out onto its own. I might have to put some articulation on this. Okay, so we've got bass. Now all that's left to do is drums for this section. And then we got one more riff to go. And then we can listen through. We're almost there. We'll do some EQing. Make sure everything's nice and audible. This is a very dense track, so it's actually going to be a bitch to mix, to be honest. This is not going to be easy, folks. This is not going to be an easy task. Let's bring that back. I reckon it's probably sit better here. Just a little teaser rather than the whole teaser. What is going on there? What? Alright, let's do some drums. Yeah, the drums are not perfect, but you know, I'm gonna tweak them. I'm gonna add some stuff. I'm gonna make them cool, guys. We're almost there. I might see if I can get some toms in there. I do love toms. I gotta get some toms. It's kind of cool. Toms, man. I can't get enough. I don't think people use enough toms in metal, in my personal opinion. I'm here to change that. I'm here to force it in there. Just like I'm doing with this entire song. I'm forcing everything together. Whatever. This is going to sound ridiculous by the end of it. I think it's going to be something new. It's going to be something that we all haven't heard before or combined, potentially. I don't know. Why not? You answer me, why not? Huh? Why doesn't this work? Why is this not good? I mean, it's probably not good. I don't know. That actually kind of worked. Let's do some more bass. Get this last bit down because we are so close. We are so close, guys. I can taste it. I cannot wait to hear all this together. A sharp, B, C sharp, D. Oh, this part's so hard. Okay, we've got it all together. This is either going to sound not bad or it's going to sound like ass. There is a couple of things I want to do. I just got to chuck a quick EQ on the guitars. Boost them gets. Sounding nice and fat. I had to do quite a bit of EQing on quite a bit of things because, I mean, there's so much going on in this track. I wanted everything to sound massive, but obviously you can't let it squish each other, so I needed to make room. To do that, there was a lot of EQing, there's a lot of this and that. I'm not going to run through that, but for the time being, let's go from the top. Minute 48. Not bad. That is the longest track I've done on the channel so far. I'd sure like to come back and do some more. We're only halfway through a song. We got a lot in that. I'd say we had a lot in that minute 45. We got a lot going on. There's a fair bit going on. We've already got, we got like, I mean, I don't even know what this is a combination of, to be honest. It's just, I mean, I just tried to do something heavy. I think it's pretty heavy. I'm pretty stoked on this. What do you guys think? Make sure you leave your comments, like this video, share it to your friends. This has been fun. Can't wait for the next episode. Like the great Cackman says, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video.